We left off in episode 4 of our Run to the Rockies charity ride at the top of Tincup Pass. From the ghost town of St. Elmo to the top of Tincup Pass, at just over 12,000 feet, it was about a 6-mile climb. We knew the climb would be rugged, but we did not take into consideration the exhaustion we would experience at such a high altitude. The road to the top definitely took its toll on us. Going uphill most of the way, combined with maneuvering over and around large rocks, ruts, and mud puddles on motorcycles weighing in at nearly 700 pounds with all of our gear, was tiring, and we were ready for a rest. Fortunately, the weather was nice when we got to the top of the pass. After dropping my bike a couple of times on the way up, I was able to take a few minutes and get ready for the descent to Mirror Lake. At the top of the pass, the trail smoothed out and was a nice easy ride, but I had a feeling it wouldn't last long.
It's a nice little break.
Yeah, it won't last real long.
After riding a few hundred yards on the relatively smooth terrain, we started down the 2 miles to Mirror Lake. And as we started down, the trail started getting a little bit rougher. As I mentioned earlier, the altitude had taken a toll on us. While the trail didn't seem to be nearly as steep from the pass to Mirror Lake as it was coming up from St. Elmo, it was covered in softball size and larger rocks. In many places, where we probably should have just got up on the pegs and got moving, we decided instead to just sit down and try and rock crawl over many of the obstacles. This was definitely not a good idea. Not only did our slow speed tire us out faster, but it also made it hard to keep our balance since we had no momentum. We used every opportunity to take a break, and since it was the Labor Day weekend, there were plenty of four-wheelers and four-wheel drives that we could stop and wait on.
Oh, down.
Okay.
Nice and easy though.
Several times, Stephen lost his footing and dropped his bike. After the second or third time, it really started to wear on him, and I was wondering how long 2 miles could take us.
Oh.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. Ah, damn it. Dropped it again. I think I can get this one though.
Although we were losing daylight fast, and we knew that would mean dropping temperatures, we still needed to take advantage of any chance to help Stephen rest up. So, he decided to direct traffic. We arrived at St. Elmo around 3:30 in the afternoon. By the time we had gone up and over Tincup Pass and arrived at Mirror Lake, it was 9:30 at night. It was 35 degrees, and it was raining. We got to our hotel in Crested Butte at 11:30, and having nothing but my armor and a jersey on, I was frozen. The remaining 2 days of the trip from Crested Butte to Wyoming were basically uneventful. That was certainly a welcome change. We loved every minute and challenge on the trip, but we were enjoying the chance to focus more on the beautiful scenery and less on trying to keep our motorcycles upright. Looking back, we knew that this was a trip we would always remember. We felt good about being able to contribute in a small way to the first responders that do so much for all of us.
Run to Rockies with Adventure Tejas, doing a charity ride for Ultimate Sacrifice Association.org, and this is day 10. It's about noon. We just made it into Baggs, Wyoming. We are at the end of the trail. This is the end of it, but listen, we're still trying to raise money for the charity, so you can go to ultimatesacrificeassociation.org and make a donation. Put in comments Adventure Tejas, so we can gauge our results, how we did this year. Plan on making this an annual fundraiser trip. Or you can go to adventuretejas.com/giving-back, giving back with a hyphen in it, and make a donation there that will go to Ultimate Sacrifice Association. And anyway, I guess we're going to sign off for now.
On the return trip, we ran into some pretty severe thunderstorms once we got to Texas. But everything went okay, and we arrived back at our small town of Kerrville, another trip in the books. We will continue to raise awareness and funds for Ultimate Sacrifice Association with an annual fundraising trip. We hope you will consider donating or joining us in 2017.